Small problem to talk about, and then a big question of whether deep learning actually works. I had an email from an expert last night which changed my view of the world about that question, as you can imagine. The change in my world was I had thought the answer was yes, and I now think the answer is no. So that's like rather a big issue for 18065. But let's see about that later.
今天呢，我们给各位介绍一个很特别的神秘的一个幻境。所有的卵生、胎生、化生、湿生，若有色若无色，都会碰到这个神秘的幻境。我们知道如果我们人要制造汽车，要制造冰箱，要制造电视，当然会要有一个大的汽车厂、大的工厂，一个制造的一个场所，我们常常说叫做制造业公司等等。但是当我们要大量生产的时候，你除了制造的东西，里面还要有一个物流的仓储中心，你要放原料，放零件，放机械，放一些保养修护的一大堆的设备。那么这些东西如果要执行的话，你还要分工，还要组织，还有一个更大的团队，才能够达成这些你要制造的一个东西。但是这个世界上就有一个很神秘的幻境的东西，它确实存在。它在生产东西，但是它没有工厂，看不到工厂，就莫名其妙就跑出来了，它自己就生出东西来，它没有人在管理，你绝对看不到人，看不到资讯，也看不到 AI。最重要的是，也没有原料，也没有仓库，做好了之后也没有看到它的图档，没有图档怎么生产产品？它没有图档，没有 AutoCAD， 它也没有 SOP， 它没有排放任何的废弃物，这个人类是没有听过这样的事情，它也不会造成环境的灾害。他做事情做完了，没有人在鞠躬，没有推诿，那么这些东西做完之后也没有要求回报。这种神秘的地方，神秘的东西几乎不是人间能够存在的。但事实上我讲的就是一棵芒果树。我们如果把一棵芒果树把它剖开的时候，你会发现里面没有芒果的原料，没有绿色的，没有黄色的，没有糖，没有酸，它就会产生芒果。怎么样把芒果树剖开，闻它的叶子都闻不到芒果的香气，这个就是整个生命的奥妙。所有的生命都跟芒果树一样，它不是人类所能够形容的。我们会吃芒果冰沙，我们很会享受芒果，非常好吃，但是我们永远想不透，它一棵树在那边30-40度的太阳这样晒，没有工厂，没有需要任何东西，跟我们人类的想法，你要分工合作，要图档，它什么都没有，就长出芒果来。这些生命的奥妙，人类没有办法去形容，我们没有办法做出这样的一个东西。我们像买一个 Apple 的手机，你就像芒果一样长出一个 Apple 手机，人类没有这个能力，我们也不知道怎么样形容，但是我们会给它取一个名字，这个叫水果，这个叫芒果树，这个叫光合作用，好像真的一样，其实我们是没有概念的。那么这种没有工厂，没有染料，没有香料，没有原料，没有模具，没有糖，没有酸，这种事情发生在我们身边，而我们却不知道说，所有的卵生、胎生、湿生、化生，它都具备有生命这么奥妙的能力。而这个叫自信，但是我们的科学会给它取名字它这个就是因为有 DNA 啦，那这 DNA 储存所有的资讯，所以它会遗传下去，讲得好像真的一样，幼稚到不可思议，完全不明白它的运作，只有讲出一个名词 DNA， 还画了一大堆的图，不懂就装懂。那有情世界的东西，佛陀说根本就不可说，以我们的名词没有办法去解释这样的一个东西。因为我们的东西，工厂就是工厂，库存就是库存，管理就是管理， SOP 就是 SOP， 废物就是废物。所有的芒果树、苹果树、葡萄树长出来完全不会产生任何的污染，全部是有机的，而且还产生氧气。所以我们对于所有的一切有情众生，若卵生，若胎生，若湿生，这些都不是我们理解。我们不要以为我们站在美国水松的一个下面，我们就觉得我们自己比他伟大，因为我们可以吃芒果冰沙，所以我们比芒果还要伟大。这种想法是极其幼稚而错误的。而实际上人也跟芒果一样，我们没有办法去理解，我们只了解我们的五蕴。那么从五蕴要 要来理解人，其实是非常的距离遥远。所以我们的想法很简单，我们缺电了，我们就挖煤矿，把它烧了就产生了电。那么这些煤矿飞到天上去了，又变成 PM2.5，晚上又掉下来，怎么样处理？没有人知道怎么处理。我们做了一件事，有头没有尾，我们不知道怎么来处理这些事。我们为了喝一杯水，我们制造一个保特瓶。那这个保特瓶为什么要制造？因为可以回收。既然可以回收，为什么到处都是污染？我们不知道怎么办。但是为了喝一杯水，就一次而已哦，一杯水就有办法造出一个可以污染地球的东西。人类的想法是极其幼稚，有头没有尾，能够知道怎么制造，没有同时产生就近圆满处理方式。整个的有情世界没有一只动物、植物、生物是这样在运作，除了人类以外。我们现在为了电动车又做了一大堆的电池，将来怎么处理还不知道。但是呢，佛法上面告诉我们，一花一世界。即使是一朵花，我们对它所能理解的是完全是不可能。何其自信，能生万法，它本来就存在。一叶一如来，所有的世界里面的生命的背后，它隐藏了一个神秘奥妙的东西，而人也是一样。但是我们活在世界上，就偏偏为了小学学到的算术、99乘法表，我们学到的历史地理，以为这个就是人生的全部，而这些却没有办法描述生命的万分之一。佛用另外一个角度来叫我们看生命，叫我们看所谓的一花一世界，一叶一如来。
创新，中方将继续实施“一带一路”科技创新行动计划，举办首届“一带一路”科技交流大会。未来5年，把从各方共建的联合实验室扩大到100家，支持各国青年科学家来华短期工作。中方将在本届论坛上提出全球人工智能治理倡议，愿同各国加强交流和对话，共同促进全球人工智能健康有序、安全发展。6.
One critical emerging technology is artificial intelligence. AI is not just about ChatGPT or large language models. It is a general purpose technology, like electricity, the internal combustion engine, the computer, or the internet. It has the potential to transform a wide range of industries and to enhance productivity across many existing processes, from drug discovery to organizing warehouses or driving vehicles. Singapore is already recognized as a serious player in AI development. We aim to go further, to build new peaks of excellence and crowd in private sector investments. We have set out the plans to do so in the National AI Strategy 2.0. To support this strategy and further catalyze AI activities, I will invest more than $1 billion over the next 5 years into AI compute, talent, and industry development. Part of the investment will be used to ensure that Singapore can secure access to the advanced chips that are so crucial to AI development and deployment. In tandem, I will allocate additional resources to catalyze investments in upgrading our nationwide broadband network. With the additional investments, we aim to enable mass market access to broadband speeds of up to 10 gigabits per second in the second half of this decade.
样发生的。
我们从1993年开始做特异功能，然后在1994到1998呢，我们跟中国大陆的特异功能的研究者有很密切的交流。研究者分成两派，一派认为呢，他们看到所谓的师父呢都是幻象，跟我们做梦一样。另外一派就认为不是，那是另外一个高智能的信息场，就说有另外一个世界，他把它叫做信息场，充满了智慧。我就对这个问题产生了很大的兴趣。但是没想到1999年，在台湾的物理学会，他们来我们的实验室来踢馆要来验证手指四字是不是真的存在的时候，其中一位物理系的陈教授呢，就用了一个佛字，结果呢，不但看不到佛字，反而看到了一个发光的人，亮人，而且在微笑，就产生了跟大陆他们特异功能所见到的现象完全一致的现象。所以我们就开始了大量的工作，想来验证这是不是幻觉，是不是他因为对这些宗教的神圣人物，不管是佛，不管是菩萨，不管是耶稣，都很崇敬，所以他的特异功能在解读这些字的时候呢，就产生了幻象。后来我们想怎么解决这个问题呢？最简单的方法就是用这些小朋友不懂的文字来试验。比如说我们改用藏文，我们改用希伯来文我们改用不同的文字，小朋友根本不懂这些文字，都会产生异象，他都看到亮光亮的世界。所以我们慢慢确定了，这决定不是幻觉，所以他比较倾向于是外面有个世界，有个叫做信息场的世界，而且是高智能。所以我比较支持就是大陆呢所谓高智能信息场这么样一个的说法。信息场其实就是灵界嘛，因为佛啊、耶稣啊，他们都是灵嘛，神灵嘛，就是出现了个灵界。灵界在哪里？这个大问题啊！灵界在我旁边吗？在天上吗？在外太空吗？还是到底在哪里？他跟我的关系是怎么样？我为什么碰不到他？我花了将近1年的时间在想这个问题，他跟我们的世界的关系，跟我们这个世界的关系。所以终于有一天我就了解了，他们两个是互相重叠的世界。其实这个世界是有个实数的空间，长、宽、高加个时间是4度的实数空间，我们叫做阳间。我们旁边有个阴间，它也是4度。阴间这个4度呢，那么就是虚数空间，所以一实一虚是一个对称的世界，在理论上就比较完美。
其实前几天也分享过，现在西方人很热衷研究轮回转世的事。这里就有位精神科医生，面对那些药物无法治疗的患者时，他用了另外的方法，却意外打开了另外一个世界。牛顿博士是一位大师级的催眠治疗师，在他行医的过程中呢，一个偶然的机遇让他把催眠入定患者的意识推入到了前世。之后他就开始以前世溯源的方法来治疗患者的病痛。在这期间呢，又有一个偶然的机遇让他把患者的意识推入到了轮回转世之间的灵界。值得要说的是，这里并不是回溯前世，而是返回灵界。在此之后呢，牛顿博士就集中精力专门进行这方面的研究。在他研究期间，他从不向公众透露任何他的发现，也从不会接触任何有关玄学的东西，这样就可以避免先入为主的观点影响自己的研究。最后经过10年的研究，他终于得出了一个灵界的模型，于是便整理成书。他在1994年发表的《灵性之旅》一书中，正是按照先后顺序描述了人在离开俗世进入精神世界直到下一次转生的经历。牛顿博士的受试者有着五花八门的人生哲学信仰，也有虔诚的教徒，其中还包括一些无神论者。但是他们在入定的状态下回顾前世之间的灵界时，却都给出了非常一致的描述，那就是生命在灵界里的层次不同，它们的能量颜色也会不同。层次是按照能量的颜色红、橙、黄、绿、青、蓝、紫依次递增。黄色以上的生命可以成为一般灵魂的导师，而蓝色的就属于高级的，紫色的则是大师级的， 在这里，高级别的生命对低级别的生命充满了慈悲和宽容，而低层次的生命对高层次的生命呢，非常的爱戴和尊敬。根据牛顿博士的研究推测，目前地球上有3/4的灵魂都是属于初级的，而达到高级灵魂的不过10万人。他们大多数从事助人或者文化方面的事业，同时他们的生活非常的简朴，而大师级别的灵魂就不再需要转世投胎了。牛顿博士有一个重大的研究发现，那就是灵界里面的生命呢，分别属于不同的群体，在群体转生时，他们扮演着不同的角色。可能是夫妻、亲子、兄弟、朋友，也可能是仇敌。这一世的爱恨情仇会促成下一世的恩怨相报，他们和邻近的群体也会产生各种缘分。
并能参加这个听风会。那个我想有2个问题要问问
你讲吧。
那个我首先呢，我先说，因为呢我从来没学过佛法，然后对佛教的书呢曾经看过，但是我觉得很深，我看不懂。
你今天听我讲的浅不啦？
今天听你讲的就是跟日常的生活特别
对了，
融洽，
就白话佛法。
所以我觉得就挺受教育的。现在就很节约时间嘛，我说2件，问2件事。
你说吧，老妈妈。
我的丈夫2011年7月24日去世了。因为他在世的时候呢，非常重视这个文化学习，所以也是学校的高材生，所以他有点一辈子怀才不遇，所以2011年呢，因为得了结肠癌就去世了。我呢，就是想问问他现在怎么样？
在哪里？
他的名字叫黎明的黎，永远的永，福禄的禄，黎永禄。
看到了，老妈妈，我告诉你好吗？
好，谢谢。
他跟你非常恩爱，
谢谢。
你们2个几乎不吵架的，
谢谢。
对不对？告诉
是这样的。
我告诉你，你的先生人非常好，是一个文质彬彬的人。
对对。
我告诉你，他这个人长相样子都非常的端庄。现在我看见他在天上。居然还戴个官帽，说明他已经在天上做官了。
谢谢。
老妈妈，我告诉你，一个人一辈子不害别人，不做坏事，
是。
我告诉你，照样上天。所以要做好人，不要做坏人。
是。
老妈妈，我告诉你，他过去的毛病你就知道，台长看到是他了。我形象我不去讲，他个头很高的。
他那个长得文质彬彬的倒是。
我告诉你，第二，他的鼻子很大。
对对，一点不错。
特征。
你说我们2个像吗？
像。
对。
你们2个有夫妻相，但是呢，你脸比他长。
对对。
鼓掌。但是老妈妈，我现在告诉你，他对你有几个意见。第一，你把他的那个坟墓埋得不是太好。
后来我又换了，而且呢，花了3万块钱换了。
我告诉你，换了他也不满意。
那怎么办呢？
你以后要帮他超度掉，他就慢慢就好了。
怎么超度呢？
现在你还得给他念小房子。
因为我不会，我不懂。
他放不下你，而且我可以告诉你，他走的之前，他的小便非常不好，他有前列腺。
太对了。
大家看见了吗？所以老妈妈，我告诉你，人其实很傻，不会死的。人以为哎呦死掉了，一口气没了就死了。实际上他死掉之后，他真的什么都看清楚，什么都明白了。
对，
明白了吗？
他临走的时候对家里很不放心。
他对你不放心，他主要是说你的身体不好。他说你的心脏很微弱。
太好了，对，就是这样。
现在知道了吧？
就这样。
现在大家相信了吧？
真
你们今天当场见证的就相信了。如果不信的，听人家讲你不相信啊。
因为我是从北京这边来的，所以
特别过来的。
第一次参加这个会，而且很幸运的就抽上了这个号，一点也没有托什么的，这绝对没有。
他说什么？他说什么？托了。 开什么玩笑啊？台长开了几百场啊！
在很早以前啊，他们有的做的报告啊，然后怎么样，我听说啊，我说我这个呢，从大老远来的，我说我第一次参加这个，
你现在服了吧？
很幸运的，我说，哎，您说我的家里情况是这样的，
老妈妈，我告诉你了，你放心了，我告诉你，你要是想知道厉害的话，我都知道你活几岁。
啊，谢谢。
你如果厉害的话，我可以叫你先生在1个礼拜当中来看你。
谢谢。
谢谢。我告诉你，这个真实不虚的东西啊，否则全世界会有1000万人跟着我学的。开玩笑了。老妈妈，你记住了。你的先生是好人，
是好人，
你也是个好人，
谢谢，
明白吗？怀才不遇，我告诉你，你先生脾气太倔，
对，太直了，
人家提拔他好几次，
对，
他刚正不阿，两袖清风，
对，
所以他现在在天上呀。
是，谢谢。
明白了吗啦？
人家曾经让他当那个厂长，选当厂长，
好的不得了。
他不当，他说我自己还管不了自己，当不了。因为什么不当呢？因为他看的这个单位太腐败了，上了一个台长腐败一下，上个台长腐败一下，所以他是全单位，就是他
说什么上个台长就腐败一下，上个台就腐败，怎么台长腐败啊？
不是，我说
跟你开玩笑的，台长什么都知道。
好了，
台长喜欢开玩笑。老妈妈，你今天亲眼看见了，对不对？你自己都知道了。
我知道。
你好好的活着。
好，谢谢。
明白了吗？
好。
你很坚强，明白了吗？
谢谢。
自己一个人活在这个世界上，问心无愧，对得起别人，做好人，做好事情啊，永远要干干净净。你这个人就屹立在不败东方。
好，为了节约时间，我再问最后一个问题吧。
好，
这个问题我想也是我丈夫，他还可能在天之灵，可能也是让我问的，因为我这个我的女儿啊，现在怀孕了，她是2月，因为医生啊最近查说小孩的头大，因为头大呢是正常范围内大。因为他年龄大了，今年36、7了，所以医生呢让他提前生还怎么着？你看什么时间生合适？
几年属什么的？你女儿？
我女儿是1978年10月17日属马。
78年属马的。
对。
这孩子蛮大了。
他是应该是2月10号生。医生让他
很奇怪啊，
提前
头怎么在上面呢？
是吗？
头没朝下。横过来，一会儿朝上，一会儿横过来，羊水道很多。
现在我女儿在现场呢。
你问他好了，现在会踢他呢，这孩子。你问他。
他在现场呢。
踢不踢啊？
是的，那肯定了。
头大没关系的，你跟他说。做剖腹产没有危险。
那不要
做剖腹产
要自己生怎么样？
有病啊！
医生让他2月4日催产。
你跟医生说，叫他剖腹产。我看这孩子有点来历的，不想从正常的渠道出来，因为他很干净。因为有的天上来的菩萨，他基本上都是剖腹产的。
非常感谢。
老妈妈，你听得懂吗？
听得懂。我今天来了很幸运，再次感谢卢台长。
好好相信啊！
我再最后说一下，我以后怎么去学佛，我不懂，你简单。
你待会到门口去问。要念心经、大悲咒、礼佛3个经。好吧。做人呢要许愿、放生、念经3种就可以了。什么都不要花，什么都不要做的，就好好念经学佛，好好的有慈悲心，不要恨。明白了吗？你现在唯一的还有点恨你的心中过去人家对你不好，你还不能忘记。 你一定要忘记。
您说的太对了。我怎么把他那个坟墓能够在那个让他安心呢？
他这个坟墓呢，现在是这样，第一次呢帮他弄得太烂了，这个坟墓啊，
因为很仓促啊。
对，草草的就下葬了，他很不开心。
对对对。
所以第二次呢，又是托人弄的时候呢，左讲钱右讲钱。他这个人呢，特别的刚正不阿。
对对。
他这个人呢，非常的就是说我做什么事情，好像你们为了我这个坟墓，好像左右抠掉一点，那么要便宜，这个要怎么样？他不开心。
哦。哦。
你们跟他讲讲就好了。
哦。
跟他忏悔忏悔，跟观世音菩萨，观世音菩萨，我要跟我先生某某某讲几句话，叫他安心，叫他不要有想法。我们是凡人肉胎，如果有得罪的他的地方，叫他多多的原谅，一讲就好了，好吗？
行，
你这个先生就是这样的。
我先生那个培养了好多那个高3的学生，考入好大学。
知道，而且你先生，我告诉你了，你们弄那个坟墓啊，最后搞来搞去啊，还是用了他很多钱。
啊，
听得懂吧？
听得懂。
所以他心想，用我的钱还要不给我用。听得懂了吗？
好，谢谢台长啊，谢谢。
好。
你慢慢的，就是说看看我老伴儿，他从2010年1月22日，忽然间就说出一些人听不懂的话。经常给人家，也是讲佛法，还给人家治病，还给人家超度堕胎的孩子。我问他，我说你是哪来的？他说他是西藏商业市的主持，300年前在那讲经说法。
他说的完全正确。我告诉你，他过去根本这种动作全部做不出来的。他过去就是一个主持，而且在庙里非常有能量的。所以你看，我告诉你，到了他身上去了，你们看见了吗？
知道。
所以修不好，继续投人；修不好，变成亡灵。所以希望你们要真修实修，不要假修。大家听得懂吗？你们看看看，多可怜啊！
我问他，我说你为什么没修成？他说他犯了一个小错误。我说是什么错误？他说他就是一个意念，看到一个小寡妇很可怜。
看见了没有啊？一个意念就让他不能投生到天上，多可怜呐！好，
感谢师父，
看见了吗？师父意念一到，他讲国语了。现在我在跟他讲话呢。
感谢师父，我现在在我的都给他，
讲国语吗？讲2句国语好吗？
好的。
卢台长是谁呀？
卢台长是天上的菩萨。
你愿意不愿意跟着卢台长好好修啊？
非常愿意。
你愿意不愿意渡人啊？
非常愿意。
小房子在天上，在下面，好不好啊？
好。
我问你，西佛有用还是小房子有用啊？
西佛有小用，小房子有大用。
大家亲眼看见了吗？所以我告诉你们，要亲眼看见你才相信的。我告诉你，你呢过去修了这么多的事，所以呢，因为呢菩萨还练你有修，所以呢让你见到了台长，台长呢可以把你慢慢的通过你们的过去的缘分，给你念小房子，慢慢的把你送到天上去，相信不相信啊？
相信，谢谢台长。
讲藏文。看见了吗？现在知道了吧？什么叫学佛啊？看见了吗？你去找个研究藏文的，保证知道他说什么。好了，扎西达。 达了，扎西达了，坐下来，坐下来，坐下来，看见了吗？坐下来，扎西达了，扎西达了。啊，你修了很多，很好，你救了很多人，你现在也是到人间来救人的，希望你继续跟着台长一起救助众生，来还清自己的业债。你过去是不是打过拳呢？是吧？好，现在你呢在人家的身上，那么台长呢现在也不讲你，因为你跟他们先生过去的有缘分，那么你现在在他身上了，那么慢慢的呢，你总归要超度自己，要有个境界，慢慢要离开他，到更高的天上去。你呢让这个元神和他本人的太太能够帮助你到天上，那么你以后会越来越好，跑到天上去，你就修成了，台长会帮助你的，好不好？好。看见了吗？西藏的喇嘛庙门口就这个样子呀。好了，结束。大家看台长厉害不厉害？看见动不动啊？我用的太厉害了，那不能动了。我用的太厉害了，刚刚用的力量太大了一点。好，菩萨慈悲啊，放开，菩萨把它放开。
师傅，像他这种情况，我们是给他念多少张小房子？
念到他走，把他抄到天上去。看见了吗？
他自己也在念。
他现在自己也在念，你给他讲，你给他讲。天天念啊！天天念小房子吗？对，天天的念。好，好好念，自己不要在人家身上，有本事自己到天上去，好不好？好。好了，是的，跟着台长好好修，好不好？一定的，跟着师傅好好修，好，修心修德，好，弘扬佛法，好，超出六道，好，跟着观世音妈妈回家，好，跟着师傅回家，好。
And that is, there's actually a veterinarian wrote an article for the newspaper that explained that what's actually going on here is that cats are actually reliving traumas. They're not, but here's the weird thing. Why are cats afraid of cucumbers? Because cucumbers remind them of what? Or look like what? Snakes. Exactly. They look like snakes. But hold on a second. Would domestic cats in North America or in Kingston or anywhere like that, would they ever encounter a snake? No. Never. So why would domestic cats all seemingly be programmed to already be afraid of snakes that they've never met? The explanation, very simply, is that Professor Michel Jouvert, experimental medicine at the University of Lyon in the 60s, did a series of experiments. He's called the Christopher Columbus of dreams. And his theory is that mammals, or all mammals, while they're in the womb, basically enjoy a powerful REM state, a dream state. That dream state may be essential to programming us to be what we are. So cats would be programmed to be afraid of snakes while in the womb. That would be an explanation for why they are now afraid of cucumbers, even though they never encounter snakes. That makes sense. So now, is it possible that hypnosis is us hacking in to this actual dream state? And let's take a look. Here's a common experiment. You probably remember the movie The Matrix. In The Matrix, Neo is programmed to know Kung Fu. It's advanced technology, helps him know Kung Fu. And I'm going to suggest to you that we can do something like that today. I'll take this person right here. You are a Kung Fu master now. And you're going to demonstrate a new form of Kung Fu in the red dot known as TEDx, a powerful, dramatic form of Kung Fu. You will always remain safe, and you will not push your body beyond its known limits. You are also a Kung Fu master. You will perform an even more dramatic form known as TEDx squared. You will also always remain safe, and you will perform your Kung Fu exhibition right after the first one. So I'm going to ask this person to come back to the room on the count of 3, 2, 1. I'm going to snap my fingers. Please meet the master of Kung Fu right now. Sir, you want to... demonstrating the rare and beautiful TEDx form. Sarah, coming back in the room now. You are a Kung Fu master. You will beat that incredible demonstration that you only heard. You're going to perform. This is the form now known as TEDx Squared. Thank you. Now, I want to take us in conclusion, maybe back to the chicken. What is really truly amazing, actually, is that when I do hypnosis shows, I used to avoid ever turning people into chickens because it's cliche and silly. But then I actually learned something amazing. When you do the research, there's something amazing about people being chickens. So I'm going to do a demonstration. Deep breath in, relax, and sleep. Beautiful. Maybe, Tara, you can go right back to sleep. Beautiful. Very good. You are a chicken. You peck and you say, baka, and you do all the chickeny things. You are a chicken. That's right. You do all the chickeny things. You're a great, amazing chicken. You, madam, are a cat. You are a cat. And you're very much like a cat. Now, chickens can come out. You can step up here. Now, one thing about chickens and cats. Now, I'll just ask you, I'm going to remind you, as chickens and cats, you have been programmed to be mortally afraid of cucumbers. If you see an image, if you see a picture or an image of a cucumber, you will scream. You know, as somebody who also works in the fields of hypnosis and stage hypnosis, I'm always surprised by the way the general public sees it. I believe that most people probably see hypnosis as really about, you know, turning people into chickens, basically. And another thing, if you ask somebody who's a little bit, let's say, a little more paranoid, that you'll find out that hypnosis is really about mind control. And you talk to somebody who's a little more traditional, and you'll find out that hypnosis is really about sin and something quasi-diabolical. Here's an example of a Svengali who is a 20th century film star who was a evil hypnotist. Now, even among the scientific community, there's been studies that show, serious studies that show that there is no such thing as hypnosis, that the hypnotic state does not actually exist. And I think that even if you talk to, let's say, educated people, such as yourselves, that you'll find out when you boil it down that hypnosis appears to be some kind of magician's trick, a mind trick, and that when you boil it down, it's ultimately completely and totally fake. Now, what if I said to you that if we don't understand hypnosis, is it possible that we could be being hypnotized right now? You basically don't know. So I'm going to make a suggestion. Let's call it a hypnotic suggestion. I'm going to suggest to you that hypnosis is entirely real. In fact, stage hypnosis is real, and hypnotherapy is real. Here's an example of some of the many things that are treated with hypnotherapy as well. Not only that, but accelerated learning by hypnosis is real. And the hypnotic bar, as previously mentioned, a bar where people are hypnotized to be completely drunk while they remain absolutely sober, is also real. Hypnosurgery, where you can be operated on while completely awake, is also real. And, of course, absolutely, that being turned into a chicken under hypnosis is also completely real. maybe I could start off by saying there's a good reason why we don't understand hypnosis. And these are some of the reasons. If we go way back in time, probably the first hypnotists were shamans, Aboriginal and Native shamans. Here's an example, a real example from 1914. But shamans generally didn't share their secrets. There's one man who really put hypnosis on the map, and that's this guy, Anton Mesmer, an Austrian doctor. He was so influential that the word to be entranced, to be mesmerized, is from his name, Mesmer. Mesmer was the talk of Paris, and in the 1780s, more than 3,000 people a day would often go visit Mesmer to be healed. He would do strange incantations. He would appear to knock people out. He would give them and hold them with magnets. And thousands of people would come to see him regularly. Now, this attracted the attention of the medical establishment of the time, and they put pressure on the King of France, Louis XVI, who actually organized a royal commission to investigate Mesmer, which was led by this guy, Benjamin Franklin. Now, the interesting thing about Benjamin Franklin is at that time he was the ambassador to France and also a great scientist. And he and another group of scientific luminaries got together and they investigated Mesmer. They concluded that there was nothing to Mesmer's claims, that he was not really healing people. And as a result, Mesmer was treated and named a fraud and a charlatan. In fact, here's some popular artwork of the time that shows Mesmer being sent to the fires of obscurity by the light of reason, science, and justice. I would say that till this day, as a result, hypnotism lives in the shadows. In fact, if you go to a bookstore, often in North America or Canada, and ask for books on hypnotism, you'll usually be referred to the occult section. So, this is why hypnosis remains in the realm of the fake. Now, if that's true, if hypnosis is fake, can I propose maybe a simple test that basically we perform right here, this is a quasi-scientific formula, that we perform a series of very simple hypnotic inductions and maybe some hypnotic suggestions, and we see what happens. If hypnosis is fake, then nothing will happen. If it's real, then I guess we'll see. Is that okay? Okay. All right. So, if anybody's nervous, and they're always
To this day, Honda's engineers have continued to improve its functionality in everyday
Okay, you're going to hold one end, and I'm going to hold the other end. Now what I want you to do is look at me, look up at me, and I want you to move that way. You got a little bit of a bend in the rod. Now look back at your rod. Try and look back at this rod right here. Try and get that straight so it's not bent. And then come towards me a little bit, tiny bit, a little bit, stop. Okay. Now put a bend in it. Put a bend in it like that. Okay. Good. Now go back to straight. Make it straight. Very good. Now put a bend in it the other way. Okay. Now I'll straighten it out again. Okay. Now I want you to go down. Lower your end. More. More. Okay, stop right there. Okay, now I want to back out. Smooth this out. Okay. Release.
Yes.
I'm doing it.
Turn right.
I understand that you say turn right. Confirm yes or no.
Yes.
Roger. I'm doing it.
Stand up. Stand up.
I understand that you say stand up. Confirm yes or no.
Yes.
Roger. I'm doing it.
Detect object.
I understand that you say detect object. Confirm yes or no.
Yes.
What color is the object?
Red.
Detect read object. Confirm yes or no.
Yes.
I can approach the object by following the steps. Turn right 4.64 degrees, move forward 1.45 meters.
Most people live in urban areas. As these populations grow, they place increasing demand on city leaders. Despite challenges, leaders must find innovative ways to collaborate and engage with businesses and citizens and turn problems into opportunities. In order to meet and exceed citizen expectations, city leaders rely on key partnerships with businesses and agencies to align resources and deliver smarter solutions in planning and management, human services, and infrastructure. So when the city wins a bid to host the National Football Cup, they'll need a solution that will give city executives insight into critical pressing issues, so they can be confident that event preparation goals are met while citizen needs are addressed. The IBM Intelligent Operations Center for Smarter Cities empowers city management with a holistic view of operations across all agencies and interconnects cities and their partner organizations to increase operational efficiencies and enhance the effectiveness of service delivery. With integrated insight across departments and agencies, leaders can leverage information for better decision-making, anticipate critical issues and resolve them proactively, and coordinate resources and processes for more efficient operations. The Intelligent Operations Center provides a simplified view of city operations. It provides historical reports for management reporting and trend analysis, as well as situational awareness to connect distributed data sources and visualize patterns over time to ensure that resources are optimized for current and future issues. Near real-time key performance indicators help monitor and optimize the performance of city services, personnel, and programs. And multi-stakeholder inclusion enables city leaders to collaborate with agencies, businesses, and citizens to ensure that the event runs smoothly and that citizen needs are met. With mobile capabilities, the Intelligent Operations Center Executive Dashboard empowers busy leaders to have immediate access to information about relevant issues and operations, wherever they are. Now, as visitors flood the city, citizens begin to express frustration about event-related issues, like traffic delays. The city responds quickly by creating special event routes from major hotels to the stadium and rerouting native traffic. City officials broadcast citywide messages, alerting citizens to new traffic routes to help accommodate event delays. They can also update stakeholders on detour plans and other event preparation details via instant message. Through the Intelligent Operations Center for Citizen Collaboration, citizens can work with the city to report issues and their eventual resolution. On opening day of the event, a team bus backs into a fire hydrant, forcing it out of service. Citizens report the broken hydrant via mobile device, and the information is logged within the Intelligent Operations Center. That night, after a come-from-behind win at the event's main match, emergency responders receive reports from citizens that fans have lit several fires outside the stadium. The Intelligent Operations Center for Emergency Response is equipped with standard operating procedures for rapid response to emergencies, including extreme weather, crowd management, and fire. Via computer-aided dispatch, the Intelligent Operations Center automatically updates the fire department that the closest fire hydrant is out of commission. With this new information, fire responders are equipped with an extra-long hose and water truck to quickly extinguish the blazes. The city analyzes surveillance camera feeds to assist law enforcement in apprehending the responsible parties. Overall, the National Football Cup is a success. Before the event, city leaders deployed a survey via social media to collect ideas from citizens for repurposing the custom-built stadium. Now they analyze that feedback and announce a plan to repurpose the stadium as a venue for community programs for at-risk kids. The city's responsiveness results in a significant increase in sports program participation and a swell in community pride and positive identity. By empowering city leaders to collaborate and engage with citizens and businesses and interconnect across systems, the IBM Intelligent Operations Center can help cities provide sustainable economic growth and enhanced quality of life, helping support smarter cities all over the world. Let's build a smarter planet, city by city.
Reinvention.
It's nothing new to manufacturing. We've always reinvented ourselves as a way of surviving. But what if, instead of just surviving, we were able to flourish? With our own business and our customers' business as well. These days, customers expect more agility, more transparency, more collaboration. By working more closely with our customers, we can move from transacting to creating holistic, integrated solutions. The key to it all lies in harnessing the data all around us and putting it into action. Introducing Nimbus, a digital ecosystem that transforms how our business can do more for our customers and their business. Imagine modular facilities that reconfigure solutions and workflows to provide customers with a more dynamic range of products and services. Real-time predictive processes that look past today's customer needs and enable smarter decision-making for the future. Any aspect of the value chain is now right at our fingertips and can be made visible to anyone. Pricing, order status, logistics, any question a customer may have is all there at a glance. Nimbus also fuels R&D efforts by monitoring product reviews, making us catalysts for future projects instead of just cogs in the machine. Sales and account teams now have a holistic view of customer demand with up-to-date financial data, sales cycles, and integrated solutions. This key competitive advantage allows us to be more responsive and collaborative with customers. Until now, our partnerships have been built on our ability to create and deliver quality products. But with Nimbus, seamless connectivity and transparency come together to elevate our relationships from vendor to trusted partner.
back at CES this year.
Hit it! Osmo is the world's only autonomous bipedal humanoid robot capable of running at human-like speeds. Running in a circle where direction is also a constant variable is significantly more difficult a challenge. Nice work, Osmo. Osmo can understand and recognize individuals, understand their unique profiles, guide them to destinations, even know what kind of medication or other assistance they may need. Osmo can even respond to voice commands and can connect wirelessly to the internet to retrieve information. But even these types of intelligence technologies alone are still not enough for a humanoid robot to function effectively in our world. A robot also needs the ability to dynamically adapt itself to constantly changing physical surroundings. That's why Osmo has the ability to recognize stationary and moving objects and autonomously avoid them while walking. Now, of course, our world is also filled with steps and stairs everywhere we go, and what makes Osmo truly remarkable is its ability to climb an extended set of stairs with smoothness and precision. With each step, Osmo must adapt and constantly counterbalance, using all of its sensors and computing power to remain upright, adjusting all along the way to the top. Way to go, Osmo! And if you thought that was impressive, it takes even more balance and precision to make it back down. We're ready when you are, Osmo. When Osmo detects the right position by using its laser and cameras, it descends the stairs, continually adjusting itself with each and every step all the way down. Outstanding, Osmo! Honda is committed to continually improve Osmo's capabilities so that Osmo may do work that is helpful to human beings. Someday, a humanoid robot like Osmo might serve as another pair of eyes, ears, hands, or legs for those in need. Osmo may do work that's dangerous for human beings, like fighting fires or working in unhealthy environments, cleaning up toxic spills. But wherever Osmo goes from here, one thing's for sure. Today, Osmo is the world's most advanced step in innovative mobility.
Thank you very much.
We have the 23 finalists come up here. It's going to be very interesting, very challenging. All of you are winners. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to prove that autonomous vehicles by the year 2015 will actually be part of the military inventory by the total of 30%. Ladies and gentlemen, Highlander. And we have movement from Stanley, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 19, Red Team's Sandstorm. Cat 5 moves, ladies and gentlemen, on the Grand Challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, Terramex. That's what it's all about. Military vehicles being autonomously driven from point A to point B and beyond. It's going to be interesting as the bots come through Beer Bottle Pass. Beer Bottle Pass has got a 200-foot drop-off on one edge. We're seeing the fruition of a dream that Dr. Tony Tether had about autonomous vehicles moving across the desert within a time frame. Once again showing that DARPA turns dreams into reality.
The check goes to Stanley.
And another page will be added to the history books, the DARPA Grand Challenge.